We're going to begin down on our mat in a seated position. So find whatever seated position is comfortable for you. And once you get there, take a moment to check in with your posture. So think about zipping up a tight pair of jeans so you're lifting up out of your hips. But then drop your shoulders and gently pull your shoulder blades together towards your spine so you open up your chest a bit. Drop your chin slightly. Close your eyes if you haven't already. And then decide whether you want to put your palms down on your thighs or palms up. Here's my suggestion to you. If you're feeling really scattered and overwhelmed and looking for something that will help focus you, put your palms down. If, on the other hand, you're looking for a little insight or inspiration, palms up. Once that's decided, bring your attention to your breath. Notice your inhales and your exhales. Then begin to lengthen them. Make your inhales as long as possible. Your exhales as long as possible. Our intention here is to get some oxygen circulating to prepare for our movements. Breathing is also a great way to get out of your head and into your body. So it can help focus you for this practice instead of thinking about what happened earlier today or what you have to do once we're done with this workout. So it helps just get you in the present moment. With that being said, take one more mindful breath. In through your nose, out through your nose or your mouth. Once you finish that breath, bring your hands into heart center. And if it resonates with you, set an intention at this point. An intention for your practice is simply something you want to focus on throughout our movement, throughout our time together. Oftentimes, to help me myself get clear on my intention, I'll say, why am I here? Why am I dedicating this time on the mat? What do I want to get out of it? So you may want to ask yourself that as well to get clear with your intention. Once your intention is set, take a deep breath to seal it. Then gently blink your eyes open. Hello there. We are ready to rock. So we're going to begin in a leg position that looks something like this. So have your right leg on top and see if you can stack your knees and your ankles. If you can't, no big deal. You can do something like this. One day, someday, you might work yourself towards this position. Keep your right hand on your right ankle. Use your next inhale to extend your left arm. Strong posture. Exhale, reach over, grab your right ear, so you're getting a nice side body stretch here. You can look down at the ground or up at the ceiling depending on what feels best in your neck. On your next inhale, strong core, come up. Exhale, extend your left arm. Right arm reaches up and over for a nice side body stretch here. Then gently twist your chest towards the mat to get a nice lower back release. Belly button to your spine. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left arm reaches up and over. Grab your ear if that's available. Now as we move to the other side, going that way, you can do the back stretch again like we did, or for more of a challenge, come up, plant your fist, palm, or forearm, and push up into a side plank. So now we're strengthening and toning our oblique muscles. Inhale down. Exhale, left side body stretch. Long, slow exhale. Inhale up. You can do the lower back stretch or side plank. This time, for an even bigger challenge, you can come up onto your feet, either top leg in front or stack both feet. Inhale down, you've got one more set. Exhale up and over, side body stretch. Nice, inhale up. And then you decide what you want to do here. You've got lots of options. Side plank, stretching. Can be on your knees, your feet, palm, fist, or forearm. Beautiful. Then meet me in this position, do a couple big shoulder rolls. Awesome, switch sides. So now we have both knees bent, left leg is on top. You're working towards one day, someday, having your ankles and your knees stacked. But again, if that doesn't work, you can spread out a bit. Strong posture, left hand on your left ankle. On your next inhale, right arm up. Exhale, reach over, side body stretch on the right side. Grab your left ear if that's available. Look at the ceiling or the floor. Strong inhale to come up. Exhale, extend your right arm, left arm up and over. Then a gentle twist, chest toward the mat to release your lower back. Does not feel good. Nice, inhale up. Exhale, side body stretch. Inhale. Now you decide you can do the stretch again or move into a side plank on your knees. Again, you can be resting on your palm. Fist or forearm is a great option if you have any wrist issues. Side body stretch. Deep breath. So this is a great one to stretch, warm up your abs, and warm up your breath. Inhale up. This time, if you'd like to extend so you're on your feet, go ahead and do that. Top foot can be in front or planted, or stacked, I should say. Come on down. One more side body stretch. Inhale up and over. Make the most of it. Long, slow exhale to hold. Strong core, inhale up. Final round here. You decide if you want the stretch or the planking. Nice. Then eventually meet me down. Awesome. Couple big shoulder rolls. Feels good, right? And then meet me in a seated position. Actually, I'm going to turn this way. So you're in a seated position at the top of your mat. We're moving into a Pilates exercise known as rolling like a ball. So bring your feet close to you, hold behind your thighs, come up to a balanced position. For a bigger challenge, grab your ankles, shoulders down away from your ears. You can hold like this, or you can roll with me. If you'd like to do the rolling, you're going to roll back on your next inhale, roll up on your exhale. Nice. Inhale, roll back. Exhale up. Beautiful. So your goal with rolling like a ball is to come up without letting your feet touch the ground. That's how you know you're using muscle instead of momentum. Awesome. This one is great to tone and strengthen your abs. It's also a really nice massage for your spine. Two more if you can. Inhale back. Exhale up. Belly button to your spine, shoulders down. One more time. Nice. Then drop your feet down. You can move back on your mat. I'm going to flip around. You don't have to. And we're going to do the roll down. So this is just a transition exercise that's going to tone your abs to make our way back down to the ground on our back. So meet me here. Heels are planted, hands behind your thighs. Take an inhale to sit up tall. Then on your exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. To make it more challenging, extend your arms out in front of you. Your goal is to keep your legs completely still as you slowly bring yourself to the ground, one vertebrae at a time. Awesome. That was excellent. Once you get to the ground, plant your feet, bring your hands by your side, by your hips I should say, and then slide your shoulders down and bring your feet up just a bit so it's almost like your fingertips graze your heels. We're going to move into the shoulder bridge. This is an exercise that comes from a yoga practice. So flip your palms up, take an inhale to prep. On your exhale, lift your hips, peeling your vertebrae up one at a time. stay here. First things first, make sure the big toe sides of your feet stay grounded so that your knees are in the proper alignment and your inner thighs are firing up to support you. Pull your chest towards your chin. Now this might be where you stay. If this is challenging for you, then just hang out here. If you'd like more intensity in regards to the upper body opening, then try clasping your hands under you, shimmying your shoulder blades under you as well. You can even bring your palms together to touch if that's available. Same thing, hips lift, chest towards your chin, big toe sides of your feet down. Awesome. Deep breath. One more. Beautiful. Release your hands. Come down one vertebrae at a time. That's excellent. And then we're going to go right into an abdominal exercise. So envision a bowl of water resting here. Spill that bowl towards your chest, out the other side, towards your chest, out the other way. This time, once it spills towards your chest, stay there. This is called imprinted pelvis. Your goal for this next one is to maintain imprinted pelvis as you move your legs. So with that being said, pull your knees into your chest. It's called the single leg stretch. Bring your left hand to your left ankle, right hand to your left knee. Extend your right leg up, and for a bigger challenge, drop it closer to the ground. On your next inhale, pulse your knee twice. Exhale, switch. Inhale, inhale, big exhale. So your outside hand always goes to your outside ankle, inside hand to your knee. Belly button to your spine. You can keep your head down, or if you'd like to lift your head, then look at your belly button, not the sky, just to keep your neck in the proper alignment. Either way, shoulders are pulling towards your hips, not your ears. Now you can take a break at any point. If you're looking for a bigger challenge, then try extending your arms above your chest and pick up the pace. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Lower back stays down, belly button to your spine. You're doing great. Hang on for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice work. Awesome. Drop your feet down. We've got one more set of the yoga shoulder bridge. So remember to slide your shoulders down your back. Bring your heels up just a bit. Flip your palms. Take an inhale to prep. On your exhale, peel your vertebrae up one at a time. Keep your hips lifted. Make sure the big toe sides of your feet are down. Belly buttons pulling towards your spine. Chest towards your chin. Then if you'd like more intensity, try clasping your hands under you. Shimmying your shoulder blades under your body. Palms together to touch if that's possible. If not, no worries. Now, if you'd like even more intensity on the second and final round of the shoulder bridge, you can add some pulses. So you're going to lift your hips up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 10. Keep going. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 10. One more set. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 10. Fabulous. Release. Hips back to the floor. Pull your knees into your chest for a second. And from this position, we're going right into the double straight leg stretch. An awesome one to tone and strengthen the place right below our belly button. So bring your hands so they're stacked behind your head. Extend your legs straight up, heels squeeze together so your inner thighs engage. Then on your next inhale, slowly drop your legs down. Don't let your lower back pop up. Exhale, slowly come up. The bigger your movement, the more challenging this one becomes. Inhale down, you're still an imprinted pelvis. You're maintaining it. Lower back is grounded, belly button's pulling towards your spine. Slow, smooth exhale to come up. Nice. Head can be lifted or can stay on the ground. You decide what feels best to you. Inhale down, stabilize. So you're never jeopardizing your control for your range of motion. So in other words, you want to make sure you're stabilizing in your pelvis. You're keeping your movement slow, smooth, and graceful. And then with those things in place, you can try experimenting with a bigger range of motion. But if you feel your lower back pop up, your belly button pop, or your movements start to get too fast or too jerky, then you want to make your range of motion a bit smaller. You're doing great. One more really good one. Inhale on the way down, stabilize. Exhale, come up. Zip in your belly, awesome. Pull your knees into your chest. Deep breath. From here, roll to your side. We're moving into the amazing Pilates side leg series. This one is a great one for toning and strengthening your abs, buns and thighs, and it promotes a lot of flexibility in your hips and your legs. So let's get started. Line your elbow, shoulder, and hip up with the back of your mat. You can prop your head up like this, or if that hurts your neck, use your arm as a pillow. Then bring your feet so they're at the top of your mat. You'll notice I'm in what's called a pike position in Pilates. It's kind of like a banana shape. Hips are stacked. Belly button pulling towards your spine. This shoulder is down. This hand is in front of you for a little extra support. We're going to begin with the hot potato. Kneecap is forward. On your next inhale, tap 3 times to the front. Exhale, come up. Inhale, tap 3 times to the back. Inhale, 2, 3, big exhale. Nice. So we're looking for crisp, controlled taps, and then strong, controlled lifts. Move with your breath, it's going to help. One more. Then we're going right into the big circles. So meet me with your leg, hip height, kneecap forward. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back and around. Inhale. Nice. Big exhale. Now, even though these are called big circles, that term is relative. So in other words, you decide how big or small they need to be today. Your goal is to find a sweet spot where you feel challenged but still in control. One more this way. Reverse directions. Pull it back on an inhale. Come forward on an exhale. Belly button to your spine. So you'll know if you're in control if your upper body stays still as your top leg moves. So pay close attention to that. If that's not happening, make your circle a little smaller. Awesome. One more. This is great for your hips. Final exercise on this side, small circles. So leg is hip height, forward a bit. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. One more set this way. You can do it. 15, 20, and reverse. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Keep going. 15. Nice work. Bring your leg down. That was awesome. Take a breather. Before we switch to the other side, we're going to do a quick exercise for our lower back. So roll to your stomach, stack your hands, forehead down. Take a breath here. Extend or move your legs so they are hip-width apart. And then extend your arms out so they're shoulder-width apart. Belly button pulls up. Inhale to prep. On your next exhale, lift your right arm, left leg. Inhale down. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Down. Switch. Keep going. You can continue at this pace, or for a bigger challenge, start to make this one continuous movement. Paying attention to your range of motion. The bigger your movement and the faster your movement, the more challenging this one becomes. Torso stays still. Long, slow breaths. Hang on for 3, 2. Nice work. Rest. Stack your hands. Forehead down. Feel free to stay like this if it feels good. If you'd like to transition into child's pose instead, you're welcome to do that by pushing your hips back towards your heels. Big toes together to touch knees, mat width apart. Forehead either grounded on the mat or fist stacked. Forehead to your fists. Regardless of your position, bring your attention back to your breath. This is a great time to check in with your intention as well. On your next inhale, roll up and meet me on the other side. So, line yourself up, shoulder, hip, and elbow with the back of the mat. Decide if you want to prop up your head or if you'd rather use your arm as a pillow. Then find the pike position. Again, hips are stacked, belly pulling towards your spine, shoulder away from your ear. We'll begin with the hot potato. Inhale, tap 3 times to the front. Exhale, up. Inhale, 2, 3, big exhale. So with the hot potato, we're combining the crispness of small circles with the range of motion of big circles. So it's a pretty cool exercise. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, up. In order to have crisp movement, that takes a lot of control, which takes a lot of muscle engagement. All right, we're moving into big circles, so meet me with your leg hip height. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back and around. As you're circling, think about lengthening your legs out through your hips and out through your toes. So from your hips, I should say, out through your toes. So not only are we getting range of motion work here, toning and strengthening in our legs and abs, but we're also getting the lengthening portion. Reverse directions. It's a really beautiful exercise, killing a lot of birds with one stone. Notice here how my movement's relatively smooth. That's our goal. The more graceful our movement, the more muscle we're eliciting to control it. So see if you can smooth out your movements. When you notice them getting choppy, it's going to be worth it. Last one. Small circles, leg hip height, forward a bit. This is it, so give it all you got. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. One more step this way, you can do it. 15. And 20, reverse. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. One more set. Strong core. And 20, you are a rock star. That was awesome. Whew, rest. Nice work with that series. We're going to do one more set of swimming for our lower back. So roll to your belly. Stack your hands. Rest for a moment. Deep breath. And when you're ready for swimming, legs are hip width apart. Extend your arms out, shoulder width apart. Inhale to prep. Exhale, lift one arm in the opposite leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, switch. And then if you would like to begin picking up the pace, do that now. Regardless of your range of motion and your speed, torso stays still, breath fluid, lengthen your limbs in opposite directions. You're doing great. Hang on for 3, 2, and rest. Beautiful. Stay here or On your next exhale, push your hips back to child's pose once again. Deep breaths. On an inhale, roll up. Meet me in a seated position. We're going to finish up our practice with a little bit of stretching. Beginning with the yoga cow. So extend your legs out in front of you. You can kind of shake them out a little bit if that would feel good after our last series. And we're going to begin on the right side here. So bring your right leg up and over. If you're able to plant this foot, all four corners of the foot, into the ground, great. If not, no big deal. One day, someday, that can be your goal. Then lengthen your posture. Pull your knee towards your left shoulder. Take a few deep breaths here. If you need a bigger stretch, then bring your body weight into your left hand and bend your bottom leg. That's just an option though. You're welcome to keep your bottom leg extended if that feels better. Right cheek might want to come up a little bit. See if you can gently drive it towards the mat. Again, posture is strong. Now, if you'd like to get crazy with me, you can add a twist to this one. So if you're up for that, use your next exhale to hug your knee with your left arm and bring your right arm into a half bind. Now the secret of twisting is that it's all about the shoulder. Regardless of what position we're in, we always use our shoulder to initiate a twist. So with that being said, drop your right shoulder away from your ear, then pull your right shoulder blade towards your spine. If it feels okay to look over your right shoulder, you can do that. If that hurts your neck, you don't have to. Core stays strong. One more breath here. Slowly come back to center. Very nice. And unpretzel yourself, shake it out. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. So bring your left foot up and over. Strong core. Gently pull your knee across your chest. Stay here, or for more intensity with your stretch, bring your body weight into your right hand, bend your bottom leg, and then gently pull your left cheek back towards the mat. Release any tension you're holding in your upper body. And then eventually, if you would like to add the twist, use an exhale to hug your knee with your right arm this time, left arm into a half bind, and this time it's all about your left shoulder. Top of your shoulder drops, shoulder blade towards your spine. Check in with your gaze, see if it feels okay to look over your left shoulder. Deep breaths. One more inhale and exhale here. Really nice job. Come back to center. Beautiful. Extend your legs out. Shake it out. And then bring yourself down to the mat, one vertebrae at a time, the same way we did at the beginning of our practice, trying to keep our legs still as our upper body moves. That initiates a ton of abdominal work. Excellent. Once you get to this position, bring the bottoms of your feet together and let your knees fall gently towards the ground. Now, if this is too big of a stretch for you, a nice option is to grab some blankets or pillows and place them under your knees for a little added support. So feel free to do that at any point. This is called Supta Baddha Konasana. It's a yoga posture that's great for opening up your hips and releasing tension in your inner thighs. We're also going to use Supta Baddha today to get into our final supine twist. So to prepare for that, bring your arms out to a T, or if you have any space constraints, you can find cactus arms. On your next exhale, take your right foot and bring it over to the outside of your left leg. Right shoulder stays grounded. Look both ways with your head to loosen up your neck. Pull your belly button to your spine. On your next inhale, bring your right foot back to meet your left. Exhale, allow your knees to drop closer to the ground. Same thing on the other side. Use an exhale this time to bring your left foot on the outside of your right leg. Left shoulder stays down as your knees gently fall to the right. Look both ways with your head. Keep breathing. On an inhale, left foot meets your right. Exhale, knees gently drop. Nice. We're making our way into Shavasana, Shavasana, which is our final resting pose. So bring your arms down to about a 45-degree angle away from your body, palms up. If Supta Baddha, the leg position we're in right now, feels good, you're welcome to stay. If Supta Baddha is not what you need for Shavasana, then bring your knees back together on your next inhale. Plant your feet wide and let your knees tent in towards your midline. This is a great position to help release your lower back. So if you want to stay here for Shavasana, by all means. Finally, another great option is to extend your legs out, mat width apart, allowing your pinky toes to fall towards the ground. Once you've decided on your leg position, close your eyes. This is your time to rest, to relax, to soak up all the benefits of what you just did. I will bring you out of Shavasana in a minute or two. But in the meantime, enjoy. When you're ready to come back to your body, wiggle your fingers and your toes. You may even want to open and close your mouth a few times to loosen up your jaw. Eventually, roll to your side. Meet me in a fetal-like position. Knees are bent. Use your arm as a pillow. And if it resonates, I encourage you to think of one or two things you're truly grateful for here. It's always a beautiful way to end the Yoga Pilates practice. On your next inhale, push yourself up to a seated position. Eyes are closed, Posture is strong. Hands at heart center. Reconnect with your intention one last time. Take a deep breath. And let's end our beautiful time together with a beautiful blessing. Bring your hands to the space between your eyes. May you have peace in your thoughts today. Hands to your lips. May you have peace in your words. And hands to your heart. May you have peace in your heart and actions. Namaste.